one of the people that who's on our show today is Sunny Kang, who this is the 25th year anniversary of when her father was murdered in his store. He was shot. It was a gun violence situation that really turned her life around because she was a successful musician, and after her father was killed, she just couldn't move forward with her music. So
well, because
it
that would impact
touched
anybody's life, to learn that your dad, who you love so much, got shot
down in his laundromat.
in his laundry.
But we'll show
But that
you a
really,
little
well,
clip.
that made a real impact on her life at that point. And a lot of times it happens when things like that happen to families. It it creates like a sense of urgency for people to want to go out there and
Do something
help
about
prevent
it.
this happening
Exactly.
to other families.
And it took her quite a while. I mean, this is 25 years, and she just put out this fabulous album. She plays a clarinet, and we'll show you a little piece of her.
Take a look.
Okay.
Yeah, I was 21, I guess, and then I get a phone call from my sister late at night, and saying that my father, don't be shocked, but Dad just passed away. I'm like, what? What happened? I mean, I couldn't even say anything, and I just started. All I could remember is I just started screaming. It was just like just screaming, and I was at the height of my. Actually, I was at Yale. I was in my graduate degree. I was doing really, really well, and all of a sudden, I feel like everything just started. It was gone. Like my hopes and dreams just disappeared. I just couldn't see my future in music anymore. So I went to Chicago to do my the funeral, and I don't know. Ever since then, that one bullet hitting, senseless bullet, just destroyed my hopes and dreams. What I had then, because and my family, my mom especially. Thank God I have music that's been calming me and consoling me, and the music that I'm dedicating it for my next project is for the victims of gun violence. The power of music can soften the hardened souls, because when you hear Bach, when you hear Gluck, when you hear Rachmaninoff, how can you not, pause for a moment and go to a place where it's nice and safe and loving, so the music that I'm going to be dedicating is for the victims of gun violence, just in a way that I can help in any way to make them feel better. And that's the whole message of Solace is to share with other families of victims of gun violence, because it's really tough, because it's about for years we've been suffering silently. Last summer, there were so many mass shootings last summer, right? San Bernardino, everything that's Charleston and all that, and it's just like something was like just tugging at my heart, like, you gotta do something, but what am I supposed to do? I'm just a wife and a mother, and I play the clarinet. What am I supposed to do? But it was just something in me, and then all of a sudden it just clicked, because my agent in Canada, he's like, Sunny, you gotta do something about it, and then it just clicked. Like, I've been thinking about doing some kind of CD like this to, just put repertoire together that have healed me and comforted me when in the times of sorrow, and when people are depressed, they're in their solitude and listening to some comforting music. And so, and all these music just started popping up, and Danny Boy is one of the pieces that my dad used to listen to all the time, and he used to play it on the clarinet, and And so I started with these two songs, and then all of a sudden, like these just songs just came to me. And then I started collaborating with modern day composers, and then like Reflection by Adrian Albert in California, and Lee Hin he's visually blind, but he composes and sings, and I was so inspired by him in Hong Kong. So I played his song Story of Ups and Downs, and then Michele Manganin.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that song.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, what am I standing for? You know, I created this great product. What am I standing for? Why did I do this? Where's my commitment? And commitment is really to share music with people that are suffering. So it's really about giving, sharing my experience as to how I was able to heal myself through music, the power of music. And I go through the 5 stages of grieving. What is it? It starts with denial, and it goes to depression, and it goes to anger, and then it goes to bargaining, and then finally acceptance and letting go. And so my CD is based on those 5 stages.
Wow. She's so talented, and you know,
So sweet.
Even in the last year, the last year and a half since we met her, she has come. She's on fire now.
She is on fire.
She is
She's great.
doing great things.